Welcome to Mike's Literary Minute, where books can be listened to and enjoyed. My name is Michael. I've been listening to audiobooks since the mid-'80s, and today I'm reviewing a book that literally came out yesterday. I just got the notice from Audible yesterday at about noon that this book had come out, and I had already paid for it. I prepaid, and forgotten completely about the book. The book came out yesterday at noon. I'm already done with it. That should say something about the book. Book in question, The Solar Tsunami by David A Simpson, as read by Eric A Shelman. Now, I've reviewed David Simpson's books before, and once again, the man does not disappoint. I mean, honestly, he is becoming one of my favorite authors. He's in the same category that I put Clive Cussler, Jack Higgins, and A. American. So for me to put him up with those people, that's a huge compliment. The book, okay. The basis of the book is the Earth is hit by a coronal mass ejection, a bad one, a very bad one. And the way that it is described in the book, David pretty much nailed exactly what will happen when the planet is hit again. I say again because it has happened before. For those who don't believe me, go to your favorite search engine and type in the Carrington event. Happened back in the 1800s. It's going to happen again. It's just a matter of time. What I like about the book, it draws you in. The book literally just grabs on you, drags you in from about the second paragraph of the first chapter. I love his writing style. His writing style is great. It's linear. The setups are perfect. The visualism is perfect. The book is collegiate scale on this one's 3.5, bare bones minimum is 3.5. So the book itself I think is awesome. Are there problems with the book? Yes. Do I care? No. In fact, when I got done looking at the book, Audible will bring up, okay, this is the next book in the series. And I've already purchased it. It won't be coming out until May. So between now and then, I'm going to forget that part 2 has come out. And all of a sudden, I'm going to get a message on probably a Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh, bing. Hello, your book's ready. And I'll be doing another video probably the next day saying, okay, I've shotgunned the audiobook, and I love it. I love David Simpson's work is phenomenal. If you haven't read his stuff, if you haven't listened to his stuff, you are missing out. The man's good, plain and simple. As I said, I love the way that the characters are brought to life. I love the way he describes how things happen, the progression. Now, honestly, I think that the collapse of society was sped up a little bit by probably about 4 hours, but how he describes what happens after the plug is pulled is what will happen. It is pretty much a guarantee. The way he wrote it is pretty much the way it's going to happen. It is a very believable book. It's a very enjoyable book. Was a great listen. I am planning on listening to it again, keeping in mind I just got done listening to it. As I said, the man's work is awesome. Honestly, 3.5 honestly is probably an insult for the book. Probably a 3.8 would be closer on the collegiate scale. Is the book perfect? No. No. There are very few books out there that are perfect books. If anybody watched my video about Shadow Divers, Robert Kurtz's book Shadow Divers, the 4.0 that I gave that book was graded on a curve because of the way the book affected me personally. Honestly, the book's only about a 3.2, maybe a 3.3, but the fact that it touched me the way that it did, it affected my life the way it did, got graded on a curve, went straight to 4.0. This book, The Solar Tsunami by David Simpson, in my opinion, is a better book than Robert Kurtz's Shadow Divers, although it only is getting about a 3.5, maybe a 3.8. David, love your work. Can't wait for book number 2. I know that you have seen my videos before because you responded to me, and serious kudos to that. I love it when people will send a comment to me. I love that. I love interacting with people. They send a comment, I will respond to any and all comments. Love it, like it, hate it, flame it, call me a fat asshole. I don't care. You're not going to hurt my feelings. Has anybody else heard of the book, read the book? I know reading it the second day after it's been released, that's going to be kind of hard to read it all. Although it can be done. I'm thinking of Sahara, the actual book, Sahara, by Clive Cussler, where I finished it in, I think it only took me 18 hours cover to cover. And that included going to work and sleeping. It took 18 hours cover to cover. The book, I love it. It's great. It's awesome. What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Like, share, subscribe. Show David Simpson some love and all the other independent authors some love. And look at their stuff. There's some really good authors out there. It's not just David. There's Mark Tufo. Oh, excellent author. Excellent author. Although some of his zombie series towards the later books. Yeah, we're just going to leave it right there and press on play. Let me know what you think. And we'll catch you on the next one.